Tactics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet?
What's up, everybody? Actually, I might have to go get another one of these. Yo, these are dope, bruh. I don't really drink orange soda that often, but orange soda is lit, fam. And the best part is it's caffeine free. Anyways, y'all, what is up, everybody? It's 2018, my G's. It's 2018, y'all. We survived 2017. It's just a good time to be alive, man. A lot of dope things going on in pop culture and video games between 2017 and 2018, man. It's just been really dope, man. Like I told you guys on Twitter, man, my 2017 was dope, to be honest with you, man. My 2017 was dope, and I hope that my 2018 is even more dope. Let me see who's up in here right now, man. We got Primal Grudon up in here. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to PokeFan Games. Shout outs to my homie Marquise up in here. Terrence C always coming through per usual. You know the homie stay supporting the channel. Shout outs to the homie M Prime up in here, man. How was y'all's New Year's? What y'all do? Did y'all kick it with family, friends? Did you chill solo? It ain't nothing wrong with that neither. Sometimes you gotta be to yourself, man. Sometimes that's how we can be better people, is if we fine tune and work on ourselves and be in our own brain. You know what I'm saying? Miss Ratchet Jones, what up, pimpin'? Hey, Ratchet Jones, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very educated lady, very educated and knowledgeable and book smart young lady, but I also got a little ratchet in me too, man. Y'all remember, I did grow up in the hood. Let's see. Improv said he chilled solo. That's what's up. So my new year was pretty legit, man. This is the first year ever that I ever hosted a family function at my apartment, because you know my apartment is not like the biggest apartment in the world. It's enough space for myself and Daniel. So I've always been kind of apprehensive about, you know, inviting people over and stuff like that, because you know I don't really live in a big space like that. But like I decided to go ahead and host something at my house for the new year. I guess I feel like at this point in my life, man, like I'm 30 years old now, right? I'll be 31 this year. And I think it's about time for me to step up in my family, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think it's getting to the point where with these older people in my family, they've reached their prime. Like we didn't even do anything on Christmas. Like all the old folks are just like, I don't want to do it. I'm tired. All this and that. So I'm like, you know, I guess it's about that time in my lifetime where I gotta step up to the plate and start putting functions together and cooking and all this and that on holidays and stuff like that. So I took the initiative to go ahead and do that for New Year's. So me and Daniel, you know, we did a little bit of pre-cooking the day before the first. We made pork roast, chicken breast, greens, black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, because you know we black, we gotta have that cornbread and greens, dog. I just bought like a little cake and nothing like that. It was good, man. It was real good. I missed the notification, I feel like, or maybe not. Oh, I know what I did. But yeah, man, it was good, man. Everybody came and they ate, and I'm not gonna lie, man, it felt a little good when my family came. You know, I cook. I'm not like a gourmet chef or anything, but when I do cook, I can. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when my family came through and just like, oh man, this food is so good. Like, y'all did so good. Like, it made me feel good inside. I definitely appreciated it, man. We had like, I really just cooked for my immediate family. So it was like my mom, my brother, my sister, and, you know, my little sister brought my little niece, man. She up and walking, and man, she's a handful now. I love that little baby though. My brother brought his girlfriend and her 2 kids. And then my grandmother came, and let me see. And my cousin, man, who I don't really get to see like that. Like, he's kind of real low key, you know what I'm saying? And he got his own family, so it was good to see my folks, man. Maybe one of these days I have a bigger place and I'll be able to go outside of my extended family and bring in, you know, other kin folks and stuff like that, and we can really do it big, you know what I'm saying? It was a good time though. It was a good time. Let's see. Marquis said this is the first year I host a family get together too. LMAO, it went good. That's what's up, Marquis. That's what's up. And I see your son. Oh, he is just so adorable. I love your son. He is just the cutest kid. My homie Marquise is a daddy now, man. That's crazy to me. Every time I see you and your son together, I'm like, my dude is a daddy. Like, that is wild. That is wild. I've known Marquise for a long time, y'all. I've known him for about 2-3 years already. He's a great father, a great husband to his family, man. Shout outs to that dude. So I don't really have any topics for y'all today, man. I just wanted to come and kick it with you guys and show my face for the new year, since it is the new year, and that's kind of what we do, right? We want to keep in touch with the people who follow us on social media and YouTube and all this and that. Make sure they good. Let them know that we good. So if there's anything y'all want to talk about some things that happened in 2017, some things that's coming up this year. I did have some topics I wanted to talk about in relation to comics. I guess I still could talk about that. I did want to talk about some video game related stuff too. But y'all know me, I ramble, and if I don't have notes right in front of me, I have a hard time getting everything out that I wanted to get out, man. You're having a hard time finding topics too. Like, it's not really that I'm having a hard time finding topics. It's just that I would rather play games than talk about games. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time that I get some extra time and decide that I want to make content, all I want to do is stream live and talk to y'all live and play games live. Like, I think I'm at a point where I would rather be doing what I'm talking about instead of talking about it. So that's the reason why I go live a lot these days, is because, one, I don't have to spend a ton of time editing, because I need more RAM. Like, this RAM is really, you could tell that my parts in my PC are showing their age. So going live is just much more easy. Not only on my computer, but on my schedule, because y'all know my schedule is hot garbage, which I hope that improves this year. And then talking to you guys in real time gives me an opportunity to do what I love in real time. You know what I'm saying? Like, playing games. I would rather be playing games. That's why it's easier for me to stream. And even talking to you guys like one-on-one on a camera like this is cool, but I still kind of feel like I would rather play a game right now. And talk to y'all at the same time. Thanks, Baby Shakes is life. I feel you. Problem for me is I sold my capture card. What kind of capture card did you have? Y'all, I'm eating cake, so I apologize. Eating on cameras, I try to stop doing it, but it's hard, y'all. Well, play a game. I might play a game. I wanted to chop it up with you guys one-on-one first, though. Because I feel like, you know, I like to stream and play games live and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes it's kind of hard to talk to you guys and then focus on my game at the same time. So I was like, I guess I'll give y'all a little FaceTime first before I get into all of that. Avermedia Live Portable. I've heard about those. I guess they're pretty legit. I've never had an Avermedia capture card. I want to see that. Oh, you want to see me play a game? All right. I was thinking about playing some Dauntless. Y'all know I'm still on that Dauntless right now. Your smile and personality is so infectious, always positive, real good vibes. One of my favorite YouTubers, period. Thanks, Terrence, man. The love is appreciated, dog. I love seeing you in my stream too, man. You bring so much positivity to the stream, and you be making me laugh, man. I like your energy. I think I have a really good subscriber base. Like, I don't have a whole lot of people who watch me and follow me, but the people who do come through and watch me and support me, man, like, y'all are some of the coolest people, like, I've ever met. Well, not met, because I ain't never met y'all, but y'all are some of the, like, coolest people I've ever come across. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that. And that's the reason why, you know, I like to make the content that I do is because of y'all. Like, y'all come through and y'all are just so cool and chill. Oh, we gonna talk about Xenoblade, dog. Let me finish Xenoblade. Let me finish Xenoblade 2. But I definitely have some thoughts about Xenoblade. I definitely have some thoughts about Xenoblade. Sinister Tar Heel. Shout out to the homie Sinister coming through. Sinister, how was your new year, dog? It was nice, but I was hurting for money. I feel you, Tycoon. I feel you, dog. Do you have a PC, Tycoon? Because if you have a PC, just stream PC games through OBS. I feel like even if I didn't have a capture card, I'll be straight just playing PC games for y'all. Which I mostly play PC games anyways. You know, I don't really stream too many console games. Like, I'll stream console games here and there, but for the most part, I'm usually streaming my PC. Let's see. Thoughts on Xenoblade 2. Oh yeah, you already asked me that. I already read that. Trust me, I don't want to give any premature thoughts on Xenoblade. I want to try to finish the game first before I give y'all my thoughts, but I definitely have thoughts. Yeah, I got a PC, but I don't really feel like streaming PC games. I feel you, dog. I feel you. I don't know. I'm on my PC like 90% of the time. Like, I play like my Nintendo Switch and all that stuff too, but I spend a lot of time on my PC gaming. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like the biggest Nintendo fan ever, but I really play my PC a whole lot more than I play my Nintendo. Let's see. It was good. How was mine? Well, I talked a little bit about what we did on the New Year's, but just to keep it brief, I hosted my very first family function at my house, man. Me and Daniel, we cooked, we ate. It was amazing. We had a good time. Don't forget the creator of Grace Dauntless Jones. I will never forget that. Grace Dauntless Jones lives because of you, Terrence. Man. I still can't believe that it's 2018. I feel like 2017 just kind of flew by. I'm gonna have to get me another soda. I'm thirsty. Or maybe I should get some water instead. I know what I could talk to y'all about. There's something that happened around like November, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I missed the boat. Because the information was already fresh. Let me see if I can go find the information on it real quick. Real quick. So I can have a basis for it. I don't really know how I feel about it. Hold on real quick though. Let me get it up for y'all. Yes, water is definitely better. Water is definitely better. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm looking for this. All right. So I don't know how many of you guys who are watching me right now actually read comic books. Y'all know I've been on this comic book thing for a little minute now. before, I think, let's see, DC Rebirth released in what, 2016, right? So like I started reading comics maybe like a couple months before DC Rebirth came out. So I started reading a lot of like the New 52 like DC books and stuff like that to kind of like get more into it. And then DC Rebirth came out and I got into those hard body. And DC Rebirth, if you're a comic reader, very good, very quality stories. They put a lot of thought and a lot of talent in these books. So I'm really, 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 really enjoying DC Rebirth. But, you know what I'm saying, because my schedule is so garbage, I really have only had a chance to keep up with only one of the books consistently, which of course is Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. So I've been keeping up with that one consistently. I'm all like caught up and all that stuff, and Gucci. So far, the Rebirth books have been really fire. They've been doing really well in regards to like, you know, reception and sales and all this and that. However, there's a couple of books that have fallen through the cracks or have been canceled, and I was gonna talk about that in a video. So one of the books that got canceled was Superwoman. It was about I don't even know. I only read like one issue. I wasn't feeling it, so I dropped it. So I ain't even gonna lie and tell y'all what it was about, because I don't even know, because I only read one issue and I dropped it. And then supposedly the next book that's about to get canceled is Cyborg Rebirth, right? And so y'all already know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Cyborg is a black character getting the axe, dog. But I gotta be honest, man. I can see why Cyborg got canceled. Sorry, y'all. I really need to get a drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, Black Panther is next month. We'll talk about that too. I did want to talk about that. I'll be back though. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, Cyborg is supposedly being canceled. So the current writer of Cyborg Rebirth is a man by the name of John Semper Jr. And he's a man who's been in the industry for a very long time. If I do recall correctly, he had a hand in the Spider-Man animated joint back in the day. And some other things as well. I can look it up right now, but I really don't want to. If y'all want to look it up, you can. I don't want to waste too much time on that, because I know y'all don't want to sit up here and watch me like internet search stuff. Anyway, home dude's been in the game for a long time in comic book properties. Very talented person. He was also, which I thought was a good thing, a black guy who's writing about a black character. I feel like that's a very important perspective. I'm not saying that other races can't write black characters well, but it's good to have somebody who's a part of, you know, the culture, writing a character that's about a person that's a part of the same culture. So anyway, I gotta be honest, man. I wanted Cyborg to be. Here's the thing. They made Cyborg a founding member of the Justice League back in, I think, the New 52 era. Because, you know, back then, it was Martian Manhunter who had that spot, and then they switched it over to Cyborg. I like Cyborg as a character, so I'm not one of those kind of people that's like, oh, if it's not Martian Manhunter, I don't care. I like Martian Manhunter too. I think he's a dope character, but I don't really have any problem with them including Cyborg in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of is what it is. It happens all the time, all this and that. So, of course, with the inclusion of Cyborg being a part of the Justice League, you know what I'm saying? They made him a founding member. So you expect him to have an arc that's comparable to somebody like Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? Or that's comparable to Wonder Woman story arc. Like you want them to get deep in a character like that and really show why he deserves to be a founding member, how he's headstrong enough, and how he's got all of the skills and all of that stuff necessary to be a part of the Justice League. Like that's like the main team, right? So I never had a chance to read the New 52 arc, but I heard that it was really dope. But I do really want to go back and read it. But I did start reading the Rebirth arc, and I've been there since day one, since they started the joint, right? And I wanted to love Cyborg, but I didn't love it. And a lot of the reason why I didn't like Cyborg, I'm not gonna say I didn't like Cyborg. I didn't love Cyborg. I wanted to, but I did not love it. Yes, I am dual streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. So here's the thing, man. Cyborg so far has got up to like 16 to 18, or maybe it's gonna stop at 18, but so far it's at like 15, 16 issues. And the problem with Cyborg Rebirth is that the story arc lasted way too long. Like they took a concept for Cyborg, which is basically the angle that they took Cyborg from in this book, was he's this dude who had an accident. Y'all know the story of Cyborg. He had an accident, and then his daddy tried to repair his body using mother box technology. While this was going on in, you know, the facility, the lab, the mother box technology basically took over his body, and now Victor Stone, Cyborg, is half man, half machine, and he's trying to figure out which part of his personhood takes precedence, the human side or the machine side. So pretty much the whole arc is Cyborg trying to find himself, trying to figure out, is he more man, is he more machine, is he just like, you know what I'm saying, like a Terminator basically. So I feel like with Cyborg, pretty much like the whole book is that, and that's fine, but I feel like they focus too much on that. They focus too much on his uncertainty, and it kind of gets played out a little bit. It kind of gets played out. Like, it's a good story, it's a good part of his character. It is part of the reason why I like his character, because he's not like a stereotypical black dude. Like, he's got like other problems other than that he's just a black guy, you know what I'm saying? So I like that. But the problem is they dwell on that too much. They don't really give him that many feats outside of that. Like, they give him villains and stuff like that, but there are villains that have the same type of issue as him. Like, the dudes that he's fighting, the villains he's fighting are all like machines and technology, and that's cool, that's fine. But like, they drug the story out too long. They gave him the same type of enemies. It's kind of like, okay, well, are we gonna move on to something else that's another threat? That's something outside of the technological thing. I feel like that's part of the problem. A lot of the problem with Cyborg Rebirth. Yo, the homie Geek up in here, boy. What's good, Geek? What's up? Homie LG up in here too. Another problem. A lot of the art in Cyborg Rebirth is like hella weak. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, some of the art is like, how was this cleared? And here's the thing with Cyborg Rebirth too. Cyborg is a monthly book, a monthly publication. I feel like you could probably get away with, like, you know, some wonky art or some art that looks like it was like a quick sketch and stuff like that, or maybe like a bi-weekly book, because you have a faster, you know, turnover time to get these things done. But if you have a monthly book, like, there's no excuse for your art to be like spotty. Like, I feel like there's no excuse for that. And if Cyborg is supposed to be a founding member now, he needs to get founding member art. Like, I'm reading Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps consistently. I was reading a little bit of Batman, even though I don't really like Batman, but I tried to give him a chance. I read a little bit of Superman, dropped that. And like, the art in those books is like sublime, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like when it came down to Cyborg, like, DC Comics really dropped the ball on the art. And like I was talking about with the writer, John Super Jr. I love John Super Jr. I think that, you know what I'm saying, his legacy definitely, you know, precedes him. He's been in the game for a long time, and I'm not trying to say that he's like a bad writer. But in regards to the way that they've been writing Cyborg, I'm not gonna lie, man, he's an older guy, and you can tell in his writing methods. Like some of the terminology and some of the way that he writes things is mad dated. Like there are some things that go on or are said in the Cyborg book, and I'm just like, is this the 90s? Like what year is this? You know what I'm saying? And to a degree, I feel like a little bit of the wonky writing is a result of that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I hate talking about stuff like this because, like I said, as a black person, I automatically feel obligated, you know what I'm saying, to try to support and be positive when it comes down to black stuff. But at the same time, when you gotta be real, you gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, John Super Jr. is not even gonna be finishing the arc. There's gonna be another writer that's gonna come in and write the last 2 issues of Cyborg, and his name is Kevin Graveau. I think that's how you say his name, but he's also a black director and writer in the game. He's done a lot of stuff that I can't really remember at the top of my head right now, but he's been doing a lot of stuff for a very, very long time. So they're not even gonna let John Super Jr. finish out the book. They're gonna have another black guy come in and finish the story, and that really makes me sad, man. Like I don't know the reason why, you know, Cyborg Rebirth is getting canceled per se. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's getting canceled because we don't support black characters and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna take it to that route. But there are like some legitimate issues with Cyborg Rebirth that definitely could contribute to the reason why it's getting canceled, man. Like they didn't really give people a reason to stay on board. For example, like I feel like if they didn't have enough ideas with Cyborg, they should have just made him like a limited run. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, right now I'm reading Mr. Miracle, which is tight. Mr. Miracle is tight. Mr. Miracle is I think it's getting 1 of 12 issues, and the benefit of a book like that has like a limited run is like it has a beginning goal and it has an end goal, and they have to present feats in every issue to keep people on board, to keep people reading. So I think it works like that. I'm also reading the new Black Lightning book, which is fire. Tony Isabella came through to write it. The creator of Black Lightning came through to write another book for my G. It is fire, and he's got, it's like a one of 6. Fire. I think if they couldn't think of a beginning goal and an end goal for Cyborg, they should have just made it a limited run book. Because now it looks bad when you try to add Cyborg as a founding member of the Justice League, and then you give him a book, and then when you give him the book is weak, and then you cancel it. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Yeah, that's the dude. He created Blue Marvel, and he voiced Black Beetle. Very tight guy coming in and finishing Cyborg. It just makes me sad, man. Also, I never even read it, but the Luke Cage comic got canceled too. So it's like, that sucks, man. It sucks. But yeah, that's one of the things that I want to talk about in a video that I didn't get a chance to talk about in a video. Maybe I'll splice it or splice this out and just post it on my channel. It's like a separate video. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Geek said, what's up? Happy New Year, everybody. Taking care of some online training. Shout outs to Geek, man. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I wanted to talk about in 2017, but I didn't get around to doing. Somebody asked me something earlier today, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, Black Panther is coming out next month. That's tight. I'm looking forward to that. I've been trying to avoid seeing all the trailers because I want everything to be like fresh and brand new when I watch it. Like, I can't believe that we're gonna be watching Black Panther in a month. Like, that's tight. Yeah, people keep telling me that I should also stream on Mixer too. Apparently Mixer's tight. But you know what? I tried to do the whole streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer, but there's some inconsistencies with Mixer and Restream. Like, you can't update like the title of the video from Restream, and for some reason the chat doesn't come through. For whatever reason, the chat doesn't come through on my big Restream chat application that I have on my computer. But I don't know, maybe they fixed it. Maybe I should give it another try, or maybe I could just open a separate window specifically for Mixer comments. Cloudy Mind Gaming, shout out. What's up to you? And you said, what's good, Nia? Wish you and the fam a happy new year. Thank you. Same to you, Cloudy Mind. I just gotta catch up with everyone, hence me being here. Yeah, I heard some good things about Blue Marvel. Maybe I'll read up on him. I don't really currently read any Marvel books. If you guys know of any Marvel things that I should be reading, let me know, man. I'll check them out. To be honest, I never grew up on Marvel, so I don't know any other characters. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, okay, so where do I start? You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with DC, so I already know where I want to start with DC. But with Marvel, I don't ever really know where I want to start. Or like what's important to read, or like what's like, I don't really understand the universe and how they do stuff. Like what's a one-off, what's canon, what's not canon, stuff like that. Oh, I know you're looking forward to Black Panther. Would you watch the 4-hour version? I wouldn't watch the 4-hour version in the theater, but whenever that joint comes out on Blu-ray, I would totally watch that 4-hour version. Like when I'm in the comfort of my own home and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Dauntless. What about Dauntless, Cloudy Mind? You want me to play Dauntless? I think I'm actually gonna play Dauntless for y'all. I think I actually am gonna do that. But I just wanted to get some FaceTime with y'all first before I started playing the game. Man, what are y'all looking forward to in 2018 in regards to anything? Movies, comics, games? What are y'all looking forward to in 2018, man? Monster Hunter World, though. Yes! Monster Hunter World. Yes, you looking forward to that in 2018. I'm still torn about where I want to get Monster Hunter World. I don't know if I want to wait for the PC version or if I want to just get it on PlayStation. To be honest, I don't really play my PlayStation like that. I'm mostly on my PC. That's why I'm apprehensive about getting it on PlayStation, because I know for a fact that I don't really play my PlayStation like that. I'm mostly on the PC. And then I don't want to have to level up on the PlayStation 4 version and then have to level up on the PC version. I just want to choose a version and just get into that one. I wish that those releases were day and date. That's really a hard decision for me right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Ready Player One does look amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to Ready Player One. Ready Player One looks tight. Ready Player One looks so tight. And I think the best thing about Ready Player One, at least based on that initial trailer, the announcement trailer, is that like the dope thing is like they're gonna be bringing all kinds of like pop culture references and stuff like that. Because I remember in the trailer, like they were showing like the Iron Giant and freaking they had, I saw like a Harley Quinn and Deadshot in one of them shots. It was tight. It was just tight seeing all those pop culture references in the movie trailer. Erica, hey boo. Let's see. LG said he's looking forward to Dragon Ball FighterZ, as well as some personal feats. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. In 2018, I hope that I can step up my equipment game, man. I hope that I can raise enough money to get some better equipment. In 2018, I want to start going back to conventions if I'm not poor and doing some interviews, because I actually miss doing interviews with gaming personalities and stuff like that. And like, you know what I'm saying, developers. I miss doing that. And I've been so poor, I haven't been able to do anything. Like right now, my homies are getting ready for PAX South, or PAX South is happening, and I'm not there. Like that, ugh, it hurts me. What do you call a magic owl? I have no idea. Girl, I've been the same too. I've been abandoning my poor Xbox. Have you been playing on PC or what? Buttercup, I am hyped for a January Direct from Nintendo. I hope that they have a January Direct because we don't really know what Nintendo is doing outside of, like, you know, the Bayonetta stuff and Yoshi and Kirby. And those games are great, but we need to know what else they're doing for 2018. Houdini? Oh my god, EJ, that joke is so lag, bruh. Nah, I still have the braces. It's just really bright in my room right now. And it's kind of like, you know, but I do still have my braces, yeah. Looking forward to the disaster of that Switch Online. Yo, Switch Online does not exist to me. It does not exist to me. You been on the PC? That's how you play Killing. Yeah, I need to re-download Killing Instinct. Soul Calibur? Okay, yeah, Soul Calibur coming back. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I ain't gonna play it because I ain't no fighter, but I'm looking forward to seeing people play it. I get dusted in fighting games. I'm not great at fighting games, so I will live vicariously through people like Dauntless. Let's see. I see them now. Okay, soon then. Soul Calibur 6, Fist of the North Star, Infinity War. I can't wait to get these braces out, though. I'm telling you that, because boy, I talk so crazy with these braces now, dog. It's hard to talk sometimes. Okay, so Sinister said he's looking forward to Soul Calibur 6, Fist of the North Star, Infinity War, Deadpool. Is Deadpool 2 this year? And Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That's what's up, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, EJ. We'll see, dog. We'll see. See, when it comes down to fighters, I'm like hella casual. Like, I don't really play fighters like that. If I do play fighters, it's like the fighters that I grew up playing back in the day that I'm like nostalgic for, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stuff like that. Like, there's certain fighters that I will get simply for the novelty, like Injustice. Like, I have Injustice 1 and 2 because I like DC characters, of course. So we do have those games. And then I bought ARMS just because I was curious. Well, I didn't buy ARMS. My boyfriend bought ARMS for me. And of course, I will play the occasional Smash Brothers because of the novelty of Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like Injustice 2 and Super Smash Brothers have a certain novelty about them because of the characters that are in the game. But as far as like fighters like the only fighters that I will play are the ones that I'm nostalgic for, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I didn't grow up on Soul Calibur, so I don't really have any. I don't have any memories of Soul Calibur, but I know that it's one of those franchises that people been dying to come back. So I'm glad that those of you guys who love Soul Calibur will have a new Soul Calibur to look forward to this year. Yeah, you should get that game back. I can help train, bruh. I will never be a beast in a fighting game. Never. Never. Watch Disney kill and bury. I highly doubt they killing and burying the X-Men. Trust me, the X-Men is a universe all by itself. It's a universe, like, they could literally make an X-Men cinematic universe. X-Men is one of the most in-depth Marvel properties that they have. Shout outs to Fat Mike for blessing the stream. Shout outs for the subscribe, man. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, did you still want to use my Goonies beat, by the way? Man, I'm always looking for beats to use in videos. The problem is, I don't make no videos. You gotta make videos to have background music to use in your videos. Newsflash. Smash port incoming. I highly believe that there will be a Smash port coming. They would be stupid not to do it. And right now, if we're being real, as much as I love the Nintendo Switch, they porting the mess out of them Wii U games because ain't nobody buy them the first time. You know they bring a Smash. June 1st for Deadpool 2. That's what's up, man. I'll take your beats. Yes, give them to Erica because she actually makes like real videos. shoot. Alright, shout outs to Geek, man. Thank you for coming through and chilling with the girl. Y'all are hilarious today, bro. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Bayonetta 3 is currently in development, but I highly doubt Bayonetta 3 is coming out this year. If I were to surmise, Bayonetta 3 is probably 2019 at the earliest. They do need to bring over Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong is hard. I stopped playing that game because it was hard. I'm like, look, I ain't got the time or the mindset. Like, I don't have a mindset for games like that no more. Like, the hardest games that I will probably play these days is probably games like Monster Hunter and Dauntless, where you actually have to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a different type of hardness and memorization of how the characters move and trying to figure out, okay, how much health does this, because you know in Monster Hunter they don't tell you how much health the monster has. You just have to guess based on its movements and the way that, like, its breathing patterns and stuff like that, like how much health the monster has. I think that's as in-depth with games as I'm willing to go these days. I ain't really got time for all of that muscle memory stuff these days. I think it's because I'm getting older, man. And my muscle memory don't work like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that no more. Donkey Kong 64 still trash and too much collecting. Yes, I am getting Monster Hunter, but I don't know if I want to get it on the PlayStation or the PC. That's still something that I'm struggling with. I don't know where I want to get it because I don't really be on my PlayStation like that. I'm always on my PC. And I know for a fact that if I get Monster Hunter on the PS4, I'm probably not going to play it that much. And I'm just being real with you. Donkey Kong 64 is still trash. Oh, I just read that. Donkey Kong 64, it wasn't really trash. But it's like, if I have to play a Donkey Kong game, I would rather not play it. Unless they fix it. Unless they fix it. Because the way that it was in 64 was kind of like the first of its kind. I would, you know, if they could fine tune it, maybe, but it's not even really like no PC Master Race type thing. I just, like, I like the PlayStation. I just don't like playing on the PlayStation. Like, I like the idea of the PlayStation. It's just like, I think it's I don't like the controller. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. There's something that it just don't feel right to me. I just don't like it. So I would either rather play with keyboard and mouse or use like a controller with like staggered sticks. I feel like it just feels better to me. And it's crazy because I used to be on my PS3 like all the time. But then again, that's before I really got hard body into PC gaming too. It's just really hard for me to get into a game on the PlayStation. But I love my PlayStation. I feel so conflicted. I don't know. But Erica, if you get Monster Hunter, I swear, I would probably be tempted to get it on PlayStation to play with you because I know you don't really do PC like that. Shout outs to Cashman Miner for the subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yes. What's up, Thailand? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Like, there's certain consoles that I just don't want to play anymore. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't play my 3DS anymore. Like, ever since the Nintendo Switch came out, I haven't touched my 3DS. I cannot play the 3DS. One of the best games of 2017 came out on the 3DS last year, Metroid Samus Returns, and I did not finish it because I do not like playing on the 3DS. I don't like how it feels. I just don't. I don't like how it feels. And to a degree, I kind of feel like that about the PlayStation. It's not as severe. I just don't like playing like that anymore. I played Metroid, but I didn't finish it because I don't like how it feels in my hand. I just don't like it. I don't like it. The Donkey Kong on 3DS was hard. Oh, that was the original Donkey Kong Return. The Country Returns. Tropical Freeze is tight. Much better than Returns, in my opinion. Xbox controller for the win. Xbox, say what you want about the Xbox One. The Xbox One controller is the best controller of this generation, period. The only controller that comes close to that controller, in my opinion, is this one. And that's because it also has staggered sticks. The only thing that this controller doesn't have that the Xbox One controller has is the digital triggers. This one has digital triggers. The one on the Xbox One has analog triggers. Let me see. It's true though, the 3DS cramped my hands up big time. I can't play on the 3DS no more. I just can't do it. Like with the Nintendo Switch, I can use this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can use a real controller and play with it in tabletop mode. I can't do that with the 3DS. And I don't like playing on the 3DS anymore. Can't do it. Can't do it. Since you play PC games most often than the PS4 or consoles, it'd be the best idea for you buying Monster Hunter World on the PC. It's so conflicting because Monster Hunter World literally comes out this month. Like, will my bias of the controller make me miss out on playing Monster Hunter World? That's a huge deal for me. That's a huge deal for me. Kenny bought me the Zelda Pro Controller for the Switch. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Much love and support, big homie. I'm out. Please give my homies a thumb up, everybody. Thank you, Terrence, man. Thank you for coming through. I hope you have a great day. I really hope that they port Metroid Samus Returns over to the Switch so I can play it with this. That's probably the only time I pick it up again, if I'm being real with you. You are missing some great damage control right now, fam. Shout out to Unforgive It. Alright, Sinister, thank you for coming through, man. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, for real, it needs to be on the Switch. I agree. Agreed. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I believe Disney will mess up X-Men because it should be rated R, or at least on that borderline, and Disney wants everything to be kid friendly, so it should be interesting. I actually think they're gonna do right with X-Men. I think Disney has learned over the years how to kind of like chill on the borderline of kiddie and like for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And here's one thing I'm gonna say about X-Men since we're on that topic. Me and my boyfriend recently just binge watched Legion. Those of you guys who are unfamiliar with Legion is based on it's basically based on the X-Men properties, and the main character is a telepath. Supposedly this guy is the son of Professor Xavier. This show is what I feel like X-Men should be, and it is a rated R show, so it is a show that's like it takes it there. I don't think they're gonna do that with the movies, but Legion has definitely raised the bar for what could be done with mutants. You know what I'm saying? And kind of going deeper into what the abilities of mutants are, and just kind of how how can I say this? Just how deep it can go trying to be a mutant living amongst like regular humans. You know what I'm saying? Like they get in your head. Like, show is wild. Y'all should check it out. Like the writing is so cerebral, dog. Like I still get chills thinking about the way that things progressed in Legion. Like that show is so tight. And I'm about to watch The Gifted too, and I heard that The Gifted is also tight. So I don't know what they're gonna do in the movies, dog, but like they could take it there if they really want to, but I don't really know if they gonna go that route. Cause like I highly doubt that the movies would ever take it to a place where Legion went. Like Legion is like low-key creepy, like nightmare inducing stuff. I haven't seen the gift yet, but I want to check it out. Mario Kart 8 DX is gonna have some more DLC. I hope it does. There's so much content in Mario Kart. Last question, favorite DC Metal Batman character. I haven't been reading any of the DC Metal stuff. The only character that I'm familiar with DC Metal is the Dawnbreaker. He's like the Green Lantern version of Batman, I guess. And the only reason why I know who he is because there was a tie-in with Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, which is like currently the only book that I'm following hard body like that. Nam Omar says, Disney's Netflix Marvel series are pretty mature. I wouldn't worry too much about X-Men. Here's the thing though. The Netflix stuff happened before the merger. Like, the Netflix stuff is all, like, that's all. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, you're right. That is part of Disney, ain't it? I don't know, man. I feel like it's different because it's on Netflix. But like when it comes down to movies, like you gotta be a little bit more careful with movies because movies are a lot more like they're a lot more general. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a lot more exposed because like a lot of things that happen with movies, like movies on the big screen, there's a lot that comes with movies. Like the marketing for movies is a lot different than like, for example, the marketing on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, like the way that the Netflix shows are marketed, they're more like low key. Like you see ads and stuff for them online and stuff like that. But you will never see, for example, like a Jessica Jones Barbie. You know what I'm saying? But like for the movie properties, like they go all out. Like it's so generalized. So I don't really know how Disney's gonna do X-Men, but I don't think it's gonna be campy and happy-go-lucky and stuff like that. I think it's probably gonna have maybe like a more serious tone, like on a more along the lines of like Captain America: Winter Soldier. Like Winter Soldier wasn't like dark, but it didn't really have like this kiddie theme or sensibility about it either. Like for example, like Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that. But I don't think they're gonna go as deep with X-Men, for example, like Legion, you know what I'm saying? Or something deep like Jessica Jones or Daredevil even, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think they're gonna go that far with X-Men. I don't really think they're gonna do all of that. I don't know, man. We'll see though. We'll see. I don't know, but whatever they do with X-Men, I know it's gonna be tight. Whatever they decide to do with it, and to be real, if we want to be honest with you, most people who know anything about X-Men mostly know X-Men through the cartoon. So it really wouldn't matter what route they go with it because the X-Men cartoon was tailored and made for kids, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't as deep and as dark as it can get in the comics. So either way, I mean they could do it. They could do it either way. They can make it more dark like the comics, or they can make it, you know what I'm saying, tailored to how they did it with the cartoon. Because most of us pretty much grew up on the cartoon, especially me. I mean, I'm a little older though, but whatever they do with it is gonna be tight. Whatever they do with it, it can't be no worse than what Fox did. So I mean, I don't really know why. I don't know why people are really worried if we being real. It just kind of is what it is. Do I think it will be a complete recasting? I think there will be. I'm not even gonna lie. I think they're gonna recast because I think they're gonna start from scratch. I think they're gonna retcon everything that Fox did and make it more tailored to what really goes on, you know what I'm saying, on the Marvel side of things. That's what I think. Because if I recall correctly, the X-Men movies aren't really canon to the comics, are they? But I don't know because I didn't read the comics. That's a Coupon question. Coupon grew up reading X-Men comics. I wish that she and I would, you know, go back to doing videos together because we used to talk about stuff like that. You know, she's more like a Marvel head and I'm more like the DC head. Filling Hugh Jackman's shoes would be tough. Hugh Jackman is just an all-around performer. Like, the man can sing, he can act, he can do Broadway. It's definitely gonna be hard to fill his shoes, but I think there's so much talent out there, and the way that Marvel does things on the MCU side is they go for people who have talent first and foremost. They don't really go for the big names and stuff like that. They go for people who can get the job done. So I think that whoever does do Wolverine, I think it's gonna be a good pick. I think it's gonna be a good choice. I think Hugh Jackman is too old, man. If they reset the MCU, I think they going back to the basics. I think Hugh Jackman is gonna be replaced. Because I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna replace it because they want to make sure that people know that this is a new setup for the X-Men. This is a new improved version. It's a part of the universe now. That's what they did with Spider-Man. I mean, they don't have the rights to Spider-Man now, but now they're working more closely with Sony. And they recasted a whole new Spider-Man. And he's being incorporated into the MCU. So they're going to do it with X-Men too, in my opinion. Rodimus, what up? I don't know. I've never been a Wolverine fan, so I don't really care who's Wolverine or not. But I do think that there's so much talent in this world, bruh. There's so much talent in this world, man. There's a lot of undiscovered people who would probably be a great Wolverine. Like everybody, you know, thought that freaking, you know, what's his name? Freaking, who was the first Spider-Man from, what's that man's name? Tobey Maguire. Everybody's like, oh, Tobey Maguire. There's never going to be a better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire. Tom Holland is doing an amazing job as Spider-Man right now, in my opinion. And a lot of people love Tom Holland. So I think that it could be the same thing with Wolverine. Find somebody who has the talent to be Wolverine and knows the character. Or at least can get to know the character and embody the character. You would be Wolverine because you're pretty hairy. Alright now, I feel you. Let's let this man audition to be Wolverine. Shout outs to Rodimus, man. Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to play some games. No, they have to keep Deadpool. They have to keep Deadpool. Because the thing with Deadpool is, I think Ryan Reynolds has pretty much nailed the character. And Ryan Reynolds has youth on his side. They're not gonna replace him. I think Hugh Jackman was a great Wolverine, but Tom is not on his side right now. And I feel like that's the key difference. Not only that, Deadpool kind of exists on his own and kind of does what he wants to do. So I think that they could find a way to make him a part of the MCU, but also kind of keep him to the side and kind of contain. You know what I'm saying? My New Year's was good, man. I hosted a family function for the first time, cooked a lot of food, and it was very delicious. I had some after I got off work last night, and I had to pat myself on the back like, dang, I did this? Was this me? That food was delicious, dog. Not gonna lie, it's one of the best food I ever made for myself and for my family. And I'm not afraid to say it, man. You gotta have confidence in yourself. I think I'm gonna play some Dauntless, y'all. You did good, Nia. I know I did good. Them greens that I made, greens and cornbread together, boy. Fire. It was fire. Dan, you made a pork roast. I made mac and cheese, greens, black eyed peas, cornbread. I think that's what I said, cornbread twice, didn't I? It was delicious. It was delicious. The whole thing was, I can't wait to have some more later. It was delicious. And Daniel is an amazing cook too, so our meal was just 100% on point. Nia, got a list of games from your backlog you want to finish this year? Unforgiven, I have given up on my backlog. You should see my Steam list. I've given up on my backlog. Like, everybody's like, oh, I beat this game and this game and this game this year. And I'm just like, you know what? I have gaming ADD and I'm not going to fight it anymore. I'm done. I'll beat it when I beat it. That's how I feel. But I definitely do want to finish Xenoblade 2 because I want to make this video about Xenoblade 2. I got some thoughts. I got Erica hungry. This store-bought cake is good too. Nia a scrub, she don't beat games. Erica know me, dog. Listen to Erica. This woman, Erica, has known me for several years. Listen to Erica. I don't beat games. I'll play a game to the very end, and then I'll move on to another game. Get to the very end, move on to another game, move to the very end, move on to another game. That's just what I do. And I am no longer fighting it. I am who I am. I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm like that. I just have gaming ADD. I move on to games so fast, and I never beat them. But at least I can say I played them. That's all that matters. I do play them, just don't beat them. For real, huh? We known each other, what, over 3 years? Yeah, we known it. Wait a minute, more than 3 years? We started the website in what, 2013? So we've known each other 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 4 years. To be fair, you did say over 3 years. I just got Resident Evil 7 late, but I still got it. It's a pretty creepy and good game. Yeah, my boyfriend's been thinking about getting Resident Evil 7. I will never play it though. Y'all know I'm a coward. I don't do that. I don't do that. That ain't my speed. I'm way too much of a coward to play Resident Evil. Ford, we got some stuff in the works that I'm not ready to talk about yet. But trust me, some things are happening. Okay? Some things are happening. Trust me, I'm not done with none of that. But some stuff is coming, y'all. Just be patient. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Shout outs to the 22 people in here watching me right now. Shout outs to y'all, man. I'm about to play some Dauntless, so we can still have conversations and talk. But there'll be something going on in the background. Yeah, we got some stuff cooking. We got some stuff cooking, dog. Some complications have happened in the process, but it's happening. It's happening. Alright, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna switch my joint real quick. Looking for it. That little emoji, man. The emojis on freaking Google kill me, dog. They're so funny. Alright, let's transition this out real quick. right. There we go. I want some more of that cake. That cake was delicious. Oh, man. Ford, how was your new year? What did you do? Erica, if you get Monster Hunter, I swear. Erica makes me so freaking sick, dog. Now she wants to get on Monster Hunter. Now that makes my decision even harder. That makes my decision even harder. That's because Ford has been around for a long time. Ford is he's a staple in the streams now, I feel like, at this point. Oh my god, freaking Erica. Alright, so let's play some Dauntless real quick. Let's see what's some stuff I gotta do. Form a hunting party and set sail to hunt the quill shot and Charrog. Let's see. Let's go find one of them quill shots real quick. Erica, a professional triggerer. Erica do low-key be triggerer, folks. Low-key. Low-key. You're sick, your nose is running, and you're huddled up next to a heater. Dang, that sucks. That's not a good way to start the new year. That's a terrible way to start the new year. Erica, we could play Gears whenever you want, dog. I don't go back to work until Friday. If you want to play tonight, if you free, let's do that. I don't go back to work till Friday, so if you want to run some Gears, man, we can run some Gears. I thought what Gears was done after the victory of PSP. That's hilarious. I heard that y'all stomped those dudes over at Weapon Wheel. That's hilarious. Y'all were gloating like a mug on Twitter. Oh man, that whole situation was funny. They're a funny group, man. They're a funny group. Oh man. Freaking Marquise, dog. Y'all gonna make me double dip and I really don't want to be honest. I don't want to. Alex barely started playing 2 weeks ago and he was one of the best. Dang, that's what's up. PS4 gang. I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of my homies that's like on PS4 hard body, but I don't know, man. I just don't be on it like that. All right. Cause Alex has talent. Reminded me of the good old competitive Unreal days. I have Unreal Tournament and I don't really play it. The new one, the ones that the one that's currently in the beta. Wait, they set up a flare. PS4 always wins, baby. He had Kid Smooth and Jimmy saying he was cheating. He was so good. That's messed up. Okay, I know he's somewhere close. He practiced like y'all were playing esports for money. Where is this monster at? I hear the battle, but I do not see what I do not see. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Oh, freak. Oh my god, a wild Fame appears. What the freak? My homie Fame. Shout outs to Fame. Oh my god. Whoop. Oh, freak. Oh no. Oh. Let's be real, we know most of the WWP don't play Xbox games. Now had PSP played double XP, stuff would have been a different story. Yo, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for that. Nia, you were one of the last few true gamers left. Shout outs to that vote of validation from the homie Fame. Shout outs to Fame, man. That's my boy. Go check out Fame, man. His podcast is lit, y'all. Oh, freak. You know what? It's funny that you say I'm one of the few real gamers left because I don't beat games. We was just talking about this. Yo, I'm trying to focus and fight this thing at the same time, and I don't know if I'm successful or not. Freak. Woo! I knew he was finna do that. Ooh! Is this better than a Monster Hunter World Beta? I didn't get to play the Monster Hunter World Beta that much because I have to work. Y'all know my work schedule is garbage. But from what I played of Monster Hunter World, I very much enjoy it. I love the way, I love how dynamic the monsters are in Monster Hunter World. Like, oh my god. Like, the way that, like, I remember I was fighting a Great Jaggy in the beta, because it's like one of the beginning areas or whatever. And, like, the way, like, you could see, like, his freaking muscles moving, dog. Like, you could see that he was reacting, like, his body was reacting to everything. And I think, as far as this game is concerned, it's a good alternative. But I think that this game and Monster Hunter, outside of the whole, you know, combat and fighting big bosses and junk, they are very different from each other. And like this game just recently had, oh freak, he's ditching. But like this game is more like an MMO style progression system. But you're still like farming like parts from like behemoths and stuff. Great value brand Monster Hunter. Y'all know me, man. I stay playing hipster games. But I will say this though. I love the way that Monster Hunter looks now. Like Monster Hunter World has foregone freaking PS2 freaking textures and junk. But I still like the way that this game looks better. Like, I like the art style a lot better. Like, this game is more, it's more, like, the way that Monster Hunter is, like, the way that it looks, it's more like ancient you know, Dawn of Man fighting style, where this game is more like fantasy. Like I like the dichotomy between the two. And I feel like, where's the flare? They shot the flare. Where are they at? Okay, there we go. Yo, Happy New Year, Garuda. Happy New Year, man. They're way up here. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? What the heck? I guess I gotta go around. I need to pay attention. Nia, packs in 10 days. Hate you can't make it. Fingers crossed for 2019. Yo, my money has been the struggle. If I had the money, I would have been there. Cause like literally, San Antonio is like 3 hours away from me. Like I could literally drive there, you know. But I didn't have money to drive. I didn't have money for a hotel or nothing like that. But hopefully my money situation is much better next year. Because I was just saying, too, like, I miss doing interviews and stuff. Like, I miss that stuff. No! Freak! This dude was in my way! I can't get mad because I tripped over the dude. I should have been paying attention. Sorry, I didn't mean to lash out like that. Oh, no! I have to relearn how he moves. No, no. Okay. You should. Oh, we got his tail. Yes. Got that tail. No. You thought. Oh no, he's dead. He's down. Yeah, you gotta come to Texas, Erica. Yeah, I hear that PAX South is getting so much bigger now. That's good to hear. Oh my gosh, I still got hit. Yo, it's been a long time since I fought the quill shot, and I totally forgot how he moves and stuff. Like, it's crazy. I gotta remember. Because I'm getting hit by stuff that I didn't normally used to get hit at. Shout outs to PokeFan Games for blessing the stream. I appreciate that, PokeFan Games. Shout outs for the follow on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Nobody watches me on Twitch, so I double appreciate it. Most people who watch me on YouTube. Shout outs to 2018 being the year where Twitch maybe competes with YouTube. It has their own video service because, you know what I'm saying, YouTube is they ain't got no competition, dog. They doing the most. We already had our first scandal of 2018 because of something that happened on freaking YouTube. Yo, we got him. I don't know how much I contributed, but yeah, shout outs to us. Twitch struggle, same happens to me. Yeah, I didn't really do so hot. It's kind of hard to play this game and talk to y'all at the same time. I think I'm gonna move on to Mixer at some point. I gotta see, man, because I use Restream to stream on multiple services. But Restream doesn't really work as well on Restream. I mean, Mixer doesn't work as well on Restream. So hopefully there's an update that happens soon that allows it to work as well. Because I used to I used to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and then Mixer. Like, I tried it because they added Mixer to Restream, and it wasn't really working out for me. So hopefully they fixed it since I could give it another try. I was just talking about that earlier today. Because apparently, like, over at Mixer, there's, like, no delay. Like, you're literally watching it in real time. And I think people at Mixer would appreciate, or people would appreciate having the option to watch it on Mixer, or watch me on Mixer. The thing with Mixer is, like, if you're using Restream, that's what I'm talking about. If you're using Restream, Mixer, the chat doesn't work through Restream. So, like, I would have to have, like, 2 chats, like the Restream chat that has both YouTube and then Twitch chat, and then I would have to have, like, a separate box for, like, the Mixer chat. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch have, like, the stupid delay, and it is very, very annoying. I thought I was supposed to do that. Let's see. I really like Mixer's latency. Oh, yeah. Yeah, something, there's like, oh yeah, now I gotta do Charog. I guess if I were to do Mixer, I would have to take the L and just go that extra step. You know what I'm saying? And just, what am I saying? I have to go that extra step and just do the extra chat if I were to do that until, you know, Restream fixes it. Why am I making that? I don't need any more of that. Let me see. Do they have... I don't have the fireproof one yet. I don't think I need any more of that. Building my content creator PC this year. It's time. Yo, one of the main reasons why I have my PC is for editing, but my parts are showing their age, and I really hope that this year will be the year where I can upgrade like my RAM and my my CPU. Because one of the reasons why I do a lot of live streams these days is because editing is a pain in the butt now. Like, if I had more RAM and a better CPU or a newer one, it would be a lot easier. It wouldn't take as long. I mean, editing still takes a long time, but like the whole rendering process is annoying as hell when your CPU has reached its limit. Yeah, I do have 2 monitors. It's like, it'll be alright. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Restream has been doing really good with updates, so I hope they fix it. I hate editing, dog. It takes so long. I could be spending time with my boyfriend, but instead I spend hours and hours and hours editing. Like, what am I gonna choose? You know? I already don't get enough time with him because I freaking work 7 days a week. If I, like, what I usually do, if I do make a video, is like, if I make a real video, I just won't edit it. I'll just let it be raw. Like, the only thing I might edit out is if there's, like, a long pause or something here and there. But, like, I don't edit anymore. Like, the last real video that I made, I didn't edit it. Streaming is worth it more. Because, you know, editing takes forever. Editing takes forever. And, like, the way that I am, I ramble a lot. Because of the braces, a lot of times I stumble over my words. And that's a lot of stuff to edit out. So it's to the point now where I'm just like, F it. This just gonna go up as is. Editing makes you not even want to make the video. Exactly. Exactly. It's that real. It's like you don't even want to make the video because you're like, dang, it's gonna take me like 4 hours to edit this, or however long it takes you, depending on how in depth you want to do it. I don't have time for that anymore. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just cannot do that anymore. I'm over that. Oh man, I want to go get another piece of cake, but like I don't want to leave and then like a party of people come and then like I'm gone. Yesterday, for example, I put up a video I edited. It has 275 views. I just streamed Persona for a couple hours for 165 views. Like, you even get more views. I know, because you have people coming in and out, and that accumulates the views you get. So it's like, if I have a topic, I'd rather just come on and talk to y'all about it live and just let it go up as an archive for people who want to watch it later. And I don't want to, LG. The only time I can see myself editing a video is if it's like a legit video I want to make. But if it's just like a discussion or a topic video, I can do that live. I just do it and not edit it at all and just let it render and upload it. It's just not worth it anymore. YouTube is making it not worth it anymore, if you want to be completely honest with it. They're demonetizing everybody's videos, no matter if you curse or if you say crazy stuff or not. Like, YouTube is making it not worth it. Let alone the process that it takes to freaking edit the video. Freaking A. I'm just not feeling it. YouTube is shifting. People starting to just want to see games again. These drama channels gonna die soon because they don't play games. And you know what, Fame? The funny thing about that is you are absolutely right. I play some of the most hipster games ever, but people still come through to watch me play. If people like you, they'll come through. They'll come through. Like, it's getting to the point where people want to see who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you. And as long as people like you, people will come. People will come. And that's kind of like what I've been trying to tailor my content towards more so, even though I don't really do it as often as I feel like I want to. It's just show y'all more of who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I think that live streaming allows you to do that. You know, whether you're playing a game or you're just getting on and you know, using your webcam or whatever, people want to see who you are and how you feel about certain things. I guess I'll back out too. Back out. No, back out. Yes, back out and we'll try again. I feel you. However, you got to change your perspective. Who am I doing it for? I do it for me. I make my content for me because I like to talk about the stuff that I talk about. And if people like what I talk about and they rock with me and they like me, hey, it's a win-win for everybody. Unforgiven, do you make content? I make content for me, therefore I no longer edit videos. Because I don't like to edit videos and I'm making it for me. So if I don't want to edit the video, I won't. And people will watch it if they want to watch it. So how you gonna say people don't like you then if you don't make videos? Unless you're just being your regular unforgiving self, making jokes and whatnot. Freaking Unforgiven, yo. Unforgiven, I'm blocking you from my channel. Nobody's fighting this Chara right now. That makes me low-key sad. I could have went to go get cake. Speaking of cake, I think I'm really going to make it a point to lose weight this year. Don't get me wrong, I'm still fine and cute. But I do got a little extra that I didn't have in years prior. That's all I'm going to say. You see, so when you do it for you, you don't give a damn about what changes YouTube or Twitch or any platform. Hold on, I'm having a hard time reading this. Or any platform tries to do. Oh, is that in response to my thing about the monetization? No, you don't sound harsh, but YouTube is like, here's the thing. It's not even really about the whole demonetization thing, because I don't make no money on YouTube, right? When I do make money, it's like gas money. You feel me? And that's not what I'm on YouTube for. I'm not on YouTube for money. However, one of the things that has rung true about the way that they've been doing things on YouTube and right in regards to the demonetization thing is not about the money. It's about the fact that the shift on YouTube has changed so significantly since I started doing YouTube that I'm really starting to realize that it's not about the whole demonetization thing. It's about the fact that YouTube no longer supports their creators. Like, it's getting to the point where YouTube has become so corporate that they no longer support the people who make the platform what it is. They support these larger guys because these larger guys are turning this YouTube thing into a business. But when it comes down to the people who just make content, YouTube, right? They're no longer focused on the people who represent and reside within this space. And that's the thing that people are talking about. Is not the money, it's the fact that YouTube no longer supports the very people who made this platform what it is. Just getting on camera, showing your face to the people. They don't support that anymore. Yo, Taylor! Yo, shout outs to Taylor, man. Shout outs to Taylor. I can't help but notice how quickly we moved on from Splatoon 2. I hate it when they lock content I like. What happened with Splatoon 2? What you mean they lock content that you like? Didn't that one guy in Japan just do some dumb stuff? Exactly. And that guy's video has not been demonetized. That video was not taken down by YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? He had millions of subscribers. He got tons of views. But then you got people like me and Erica who only make videos about games. And our stuff is getting demonetized. And we don't swear like that. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm talking about. YouTube has become so corporate that they have shifted the focus and they no longer focus on the content creator. It's on some other stuff. I am truly going to put effort in my YouTube videos this year. Shout outs to you, Garuda, man. Good luck. Good luck. I am either just too lazy or too drunk to care about making an actual video. Yeah, I saw he put up that apology, man. I don't buy it for a minute. I don't buy it for a minute. If you are the kind of person who would do something in the heat of the moment, a part of me feels like that's just who you are as a person. I don't buy it. That's who you are as a person. That is what you consider to be entertainment. Like, that's you. My New Year resolution is stop being lazy and being drunk. My streams are not ad friendly till a day later after I got the live views. Exactly, Erica. Exactly. Exactly. So it looks like I'm having a hard time finding this Charog, so I'm just gonna make it an open room. Nobody's farming Charogs right now. That's one of the bad things about a game being in closed beta. It's really hard trying to find like a specific thing when you're playing a game like this in closed beta. That's an automatic, Erica. YouTube is garbage, man. YouTube is something. It's something, man. If they, I don't really know. The thing is, YouTube doesn't have any competition. Like, if YouTube had competition, it would be a whole different ball game. And VidMe tried to be an alternative, but nobody was supporting the platform, and they couldn't maintain that platform. And that low-key made me sad. I had a VidMe, but I didn't support the platform. Because nobody's over there yet. And that's like, it's like a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. I put a couple of videos on VidMe. But like, once, I've learned, at least for me, once you have a player base or a subscriber base, people do not want to move where they are not comfortable going. For example, when I stream on Twitch, nobody is there. When I stream on YouTube, people come up. They show up. People don't want to migrate. They just don't want to. And I can't get mad at people for that. People go where they're comfortable. But that's why VidMe got shut down. Nobody wants to migrate. Shout outs to Common Sense, man. And Twitch is invaded by booby streamers. I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of different kinds of people on Twitch. Twitch is one of those kind of things, you just gotta jump on the boat when it's hot. A lot of people who are hot on Twitch, they jumped on the boat when like it was prime and ripe for new faces and new types of personalities. People don't even want to go to Twitch. You think you got to go to you think they're gonna go to VidMe. They don't even want to go to Twitch. That's exactly my experience. People do not want to migrate. Maybe it would be a different thing if I made videos like exclusively for VidMe, but I would just, you know, upload whatever I had on YouTube to VidMe. So, I mean, maybe that makes a difference. But, people just are who they are. If they don't want to migrate, they won't. I think that if VidMe had live streaming, they would be in a much better position. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. He's pulling me in, freak. Nobody wants to migrate, but everybody wants to complain. Exactly. Like, even the people who, like the general people who watch, they'll complain about YouTube, but they will not migrate. I think sometimes people will be, they're more content staying with something that they know instead of like looking for something better. Because the whole, you know, the whole familiarity with things will make you stay even if you don't particularly like it. The mobile VidMe app lets you play vids with the screen off. Yeah, Google wants you to pay for that feature. Exactly. I feel like the only thing that VidMe was really lacking was live streaming. If they would have incorporated live streaming, it probably would have still been around. I don't know, man. YouTube got a lot of problems, but ain't nobody is big or giant enough to solve the problem except for probably Amazon and Twitch. think that Amazon is going to compete, if we being honest. I think that Amazon, oh freak, I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this. I hate when he does that. I think that Amazon and Twitch, they know their niche. They know what they do best. I know that there's an option to post like old videos or old streams or something like that on Twitch. But as far as trying to make like a portion that's specifically for pre-recorded content, like YouTube does it, I don't really think they're gonna do it. Oh, God dang it. Oh my gosh. Man, one thing about this war pike is once you get going, that's it. Freak. The momentum. Oh, freak. That was a good hit, dude. Oh, man. Stupid thing. Is there an ether core? Yeah, let's go to that ether core. Oh my god, my freaking stamina is low. I see Amazon wanting a piece of that. Ah, freak, I'm not even facing the direction. Oh, freak, I'm not the only one with a war pike. That's what's up. YouTube is a mess. It really is. Like, YouTube got too big for their britches and now everybody else is suffering. Oh man, move. Yeah, you're a Twitch affiliate, LG. That's what's up. You know, maybe if I got actually people to watch me on Twitch, I would probably be an affiliate too. But you know, y'all don't want to migrate. It's all good though. What are the real benefits of being a Twitch affiliate? Ooh, he mad. Ooh, get out of here. You can have a sub button on YouTube now too, but YouTube take a portion of that, I think. You already know how that go. You can't do nothing on YouTube without them taking a portion. Yeah, it's the same thing with YouTube though. You have to make $100 before you get paid. Oh my god, he's raising our danger level. Stop it, guy. Don't do that. And if you don't in a year, they drop you? If you don't get $100 in a year, they drop you? Wow. I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. No. Stop this. I'm good, G-Net. How you doing? Try not to freaking die. I mean, my health is pretty good, but still. Yeah, what are the bits about? I don't really know. That's a great question. Bits are just a stylish way to donate. Ah, I see. Oh man, let me get out of this. Great. Oh my god, he died again. Freak. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's a thing in Dauntless that's different than Monster Hunter. In Dauntless, if you die, your danger level is raised. That number that's by my HP bar, that number represents the danger level. When that danger level goes up, your defense goes down, your hit points go down, and you can no longer revive your teammates. So basically, you're GG if the rest of your teammates ain't on they stuff. LG, you say you're migrating to Twitch. So what is it, like a slow progression to Twitch then? Yeah, there's a difference between affiliate channels and partner channels. Yeah, I have a couple of friends on Twitch who are doing very well, and they are affiliated with Twitch. Not much, just waiting for that trash Paul guy to get canceled off YouTube. You know he's not gonna get off. He's not. People will forget about this in like 2 weeks, trust me. Nobody will care after like he does his apology and Lord have mercy. This dude, oh my god. Yeah, get him. I'll distract the monster. Oh, freak. Wait a minute, that's not your body. Also, do you hear that people are boycotting Black Panther? Of course they're boycotting Black Panther. It's a movie about a black superhero with a 95% black cast. You already know that was gonna happen. I don't care. I'm watching it day one. And what? Black Panther is still gonna be a very successful movie. So people can boycott all they freaking want. It was because Michael B. Jordan is dating a white woman? What? Who cares? Oh, freak. People. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna be the next one to die. Let me get out of this. Dang, he took a lot of my health with that stupid little thing that he does. Yeah, people are definitely petty. Like, who cares who's dating who? And like, people need to get over this whole misconception because you're in an interracial relationship that you don't care about your folks. I'm like the most pro-black person ever, but my boyfriend is not black. Oh my god. This dude died again? Oh my god. One of the biggest things that people need to learn about games like Dauntless and Monster Hunter is if you think that they're about to attack, just dodge even if they don't attack. Just dodge. 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 Stop trying to be greedy. You will die. Just dodge and wait for him to not attack. Are y'all gonna boycott me for having a white boyfriend? I mean, hey, if y'all boycott me for that, then I guess I ain't the channel for y'all then. That's how I feel about that. No, I can't do it. Oh, did I die? Don't tell me that I died. Come on, man. I was just making fun of that other dude. See, that's what happens when you talk trash about people. And I was trying to heal too, which is the worst part. Oh, shoot. This Dip City dude must don't have, like, no heals. Michael B. Jordan is in a Black Panther movie, but he is not Black Panther. He plays another character. Oh my god, I can't! No, I can't! Okay, he didn't do as much damage to me this time. That's good. Oh my god, did this guy die again? This dude has died like 3 times. Yo! Revive him! Oh my god, it's too late. Where's this Kiwi dude at? We're in trouble. Something told me to hold on to those freaking campfires. Oh my god! Are you serious? What the freak? Wow, that random stone from the ground. Are you serious? Okay, he left. Oh my god. He left. What the freak? Okay, so the way that this monster does things is he has the ability to control like earth in the ground and on his body. He has this one move where he can make like a pillar of rock come up from out the ground and attack whoever is around. So as I stepped aside to try to heal, this freaking thing made a pillar come up out the ground and hit me. And I died. What the freak? That's messed up, man. They didn't have to do me like that, for real. This is not the Dark Souls of Monster Hunter. Y'all need to stop with that. Can we leave that in 2017? Stop calling everything the Dark Souls and stuff. Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls, okay? Leave that in 2017. I know, right? I was telling this dude to learn to dodge. And I freaking died over some dumb stuff. Ain't that something? YouTube needs more YouTubers like you, Jody, and Jay. There's a lot of them out there, man. We kind of low key. People got to learn more about us and share our stuff. Like a lot of the people that's in my stream right now, there's some real down-to-earth people. Nia is the Dark Souls of streamers. Get out of here, Erica. Freaking Erica. Yo, their health is already low. I don't know. Maybe I'm a coward because I stay dodging all the time. Yo, our joint's finna go up. It's on 90 now, and I can't revive him because he's under the monster. Oh my god, the other dude died. Oh no! And this dude is probably gonna die soon because his health is low. Yo, this music when the danger level is up is so freaking like... It makes your freaking heart beat hella fast. I don't like this game. It's not my cup of tea. Monster Hunter type games they're very niche. Oh! Oh, we beat him! Yes! Yes, we still got him. That was crazy. When the danger level is high, that music is like, Makes your heart race like, oh my god. You just like watching me struggle? We actually beat him, freak. I thought those dudes were gonna die and I was gonna be on my own. I think I could get into these types of games if I have a good partner. Erica, I think this game would be right up your alley, to be honest. I really do think you would love games like this. And if you get Monster Hunter, I think you're really gonna like that too. Because the thing with Monster Hunter and games like Monster Hunter, because let's be real, Dauntless is like Monster Hunter, you know. But you know, the announcement of Monster Hunter World coming to PC kind of knocked the wind out of its sails. But games like Monster Hunter, the monsters that you're fighting doesn't have an HP bar, so you're literally learning the movements of the monsters when the monster is weak. Like for Monster Hunter, like the monsters will leave the area to go find food to restore their health and to kind of gain their composure. Just little intricate details like that. But one thing that I can say about Monster Hunter and games like Monster Hunter, to a lot of people who don't really like games like that, the reason why they tend to not like games like that is because they are very grindy. They are very grindy, and a lot of people don't like that. You can find yourself farming the same monster. You'll probably be farming that monster for a day or a couple of days or a week for specific parts of a monster, because when you farm parts of the monster, that's how you get like your upgrades for your weapons and your upgrades for your armor and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't like that. But because I have ADD and I can do grindy things for hours, I love games like this. And I think that's probably the part of the reason why I don't finish games, because I want to play stuff forever. I just want to keep going and going. I don't like to stop. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, like there's been some times where I've just been like mad time on a monster just so I can get one part for an armor suit. I don't remember. I think it's at the end of the month. Shout outs to Muhammad Alavi. Xbox is a big box. No QTEs in this game. It's an amazing thing. I didn't know that games these days, you know, forewent freaking QTEs. It's amazing. Let me get out of this party. I don't want to play with these dudes. Leave party. There we go. What are y'all saying in the chat? On my side, I want to try that Killing Floor 2. Unforgiven, we need to play Killing Floor 2. I have Killing Floor 2. Logan Paul needs to get his delusional ass off of YouTube. Man, that guy has caused so much of a ruckus on social media, and he deserves every last bit of it. He deserves every bit of it. It's always these crusty, dusty dudes who get in all this mess, these mediocre YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Have all of these subscribers and views for no reason, doing all this crazy stuff. But y'all don't support the real niggas like me and Erica and Fame, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't support people like us. So y'all get left with these crusty, dusty dudes to do all these questionable things for whatever reason. So it is what it is. You have Killing Floor 2 on PC. Is it crossplay with the PlayStation version? Because I know you don't really play PC like that. I don't know if it's crossplay or not. Drone Cruster needs to replay. What? These big YouTubers, they will be forgiven and the whole thing will be forgotten. He was popular on Vine. Sheep, all of them. His damage control and Sheep are already on it, just like PewDiePie. his subscriber base will forgive him, and they will damage control until the end of time. That's just what it is, and I've accepted it. I've accepted it, man. I've accepted it. It is what it is. I think I'm done with Dauntless, y'all. You already know there's people that's gonna defend them, man. There's always those people, and this is usually the kind of people that they kind of attract on their own channels, but there's always those people that always want to try to go against the grain and tell people that they're wrong for having a humane part of their body, and saying some stuff like, oh, people are just crying for nothing, and he didn't do anything wrong, it was just a joke. Like, if y'all don't get out of here, anybody with a brain knows that stuff like that is not okay. Showing a person's dead body on freaking video is not okay. Going to a place that has been historically known for a place of torment for people who go to commit suicide, that's not okay. And there are some people who cannot differentiate the difference between reality and fiction, and romanticizing things, you know what I'm saying, just for the sake of lulz or laugh, or, you know what I'm saying, like, people just, there are some people out there who just, they live in their own world, and when it comes down to reality, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. Get on that keyboard and mouse. You know Erica ain't finna get on that keyboard and mouse. And that's okay. That's her thing. That's what she rock with. How the freak do you go to another country with a high suicide rate and go into suicide forest to treat it as a fun vlog? Exactly. Not to mention disrespect the country's customs and culture, because there are some people who live in their own world. They don't live in reality. They just don't. They don't. He also did disrespectful things in Italy. That's don't, man. That ain't right. They don't care. They don't care. He quote unquote apologized, so apparently it's okay now. Same old song and dance every time, man. Every time. Maybe someday you'll get, I promise you, Erica, once you get on keyboard and mouse, you're not going to want to play anything else. Especially shooters. Shooters on keyboard and mouse are sublime. Once I learned how to get down with keyboard and mouse, I don't want to do anything else. The only play style other than keyboard and mouse for shooters that I can rock with as a solid secondary is a controller with staggered sticks. It just feels right in your hands, man. Think about the way that your hands naturally move. Like, pick up any object. Any object. Like right now, I'm picking up my phone, right? Your body automatically puts the thumbs on top when you're holding anything. Whether it's a phone or a can of soda, the thumbs naturally go up top. It just feels right. And I think that was a great design choice by whoever who created it. He did disrespectful things in his own neighborhood. So all around, this guy is just like a piece of crap, basically, is what y'all telling me. People still reckon him. I hope that family sues his ass. Yep, he deserves it. I played competitively with arrows for 7+ years. You'll be fine. Keyboard and mouse gets uncomfortable sometimes, especially when you have to sprint across the map. Not for me. Not for me. But usually if I have the option to change my sprint style with keyboard and mouse to like double tapping like W, then I will. But I see where you're coming from with that, but I guess I got used to it. There is a science to holding things, G Knight. It's science. It is actual science. Okay? What are we talking about? We're talking about how amazing it feels to hold a controller with staggered sticks and how your thumbs naturally go upward. It's just science. Trying to not get killed outside the circle in PUBG makes my pinky hurt. Condolences to your pinky, common sense. Condolences. Yeah, I use toggle for sprint. I don't just hold it down. I toggle. The whole mentality of vlogging every single thing, recording inappropriate things is crazy to me. It's like that story of that girl who recorded her sister dying. I don't understand that part of the brain that makes you want to record traumatic things that happen. I don't understand that part of the brain. I don't even think most people have that part of the brain. I think there's a specific type of person like that. And obviously, this Paul guy, whoever he is, he's one of those people. And it's a sad shame. Some people just don't live in reality. There are some people who do not leave their computers. They don't leave the internet to go and experience life. And there's a lot of things that they deem as appropriate and okay because they do not see things for what they really are. They see a facade or they see an image of things, and that is their reality. And that's a sad shame because there's a lot of people like that these days. She was high, but still, who does that? How do you disrespect the dead like that? Exactly. Mad Queen! Oh, my girl, Mad Queen up in here. Hey, girl! Go, shout out to Mad Queen. My girl, Mad Queen, has been stepping up her channel significantly here recently in 2017 and going forward. So if you are not subscribed to the Mad Queen 88, go subscribe to my girl. She is a beautiful lady. She makes great gaming content and she is hilarious. He asked the person, "Are you alive, bro?" while standing next to the person. He's a piece of That makes it even worse. Wow, that makes it even worse. That's bad. That is bad. How do you do something like that? How do you bring... That's crazy. That's crazy. My sister FaceTimed me when our mom was passed, and I think she just wanted me there. See, there's a difference, though. There's a difference between you FaceTiming your family members when something has happened or there's a moment of crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. But it's a whole other thing when you do that and then you upload it like a vlog, like it's a documentary or something. Like, that's not right. That's not right. The only thing worth experiencing outside the internet is puppies. Unforgiving, shut up. Who, me? Thanks for the love, girly. You're one of my faves, absolutely. Well, thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. He was joking and doing these dumb reactions. Wow. Throw the whole Logan away. I'm 100% for that. Now that I know that, just throw the whole man away. Just throw him away. Get him off of YouTube completely. Throw this man away. It makes me so mad, Nia. Like, I just lost someone I cared about to suicide 2 weeks ago. I'm so sorry to hear that, G-Knight. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's crazy. Not everybody takes life serious. Yeah, that's just a sad shame. Like, there's a lot of people who just, they don't have compassionate feelings towards humanity. And I'm not saying that you have to go out and, like, donate at, like, a homeless shelter and, you know what I'm saying, do all of this stuff. But there are just some people out here who just do not care about people. Like, me, like, I'm a person who's pretty much done, like, social type of work for, like, ever since I started working. Like, when I was 19, my very first job was at an insurance company where I would help people maintain their quality of life. Eventually, I delved into working at a shelter for battered and abused women. I still work there on the weekends. That's where I work on the weekends when I'm working those long shifts, G-Night. Just in case you didn't know that. And I also have worked with adults who have like autism and severe mental, well, they don't call it mental retardation anymore. They call it intellectual disability. So I've worked with individuals like that. And a lot of these people have also been, you know, had a second diagnosis of like depression and schizophrenia and stuff like that. And now I currently work in education. So when I hear, and like, that's not me tooting my own horn, it's just kind of letting you guys know where my heart is at. So when I hear people like this Logan Paul person going to a place where people are tormented by their own thoughts or tormented by something that has happened to them in their life, it makes me very sad, because there's a certain part of the human psyche, and this is just me going on my own personal beliefs. I feel like there's a portion of the human psyche where normally you feel naturally connected to other people. I feel that there's a certain spirit and aura within you as a human being that makes you naturally connected to the people around you, whether you know them or not. And when you hear bad things that happen to people, a part of you feels that as just a human being. And when I hear people saying stuff like that, it makes me realize that there's a lot of people in this world who do not have this innate part of their selves in them. And it's kind of scary, because when you take away the internet and you take away TV and you take away movies, all we have is each other. I know that sounds really cliche and corny, but it's true. All we have is each other. All we have is our family. All we have is our friends. All we have is our community. And there's a contingency of people out there that look at people, and when they see people, they see the same thing that you're looking at right here. Piece of plastic. A bottle. There's a whole person in me. There's a whole person in you. A whole person with a conscience, a life, an essence about you that makes you special to the world. And when some people look at you, they see this. And Logan Paul is obviously one of those people. And that makes me sad. It really makes me sad. So it's just kind of one of those things where you just kind of have to accept that some people are just like this. But if you're one of those people who you see a person and you see a whole person and you see a person you can empathize with, you see a person you can connect with, then that's when we have to step up and we have to put people like Logan Paul in his place, and maybe he'll learn something. I don't think you can teach compassion. I think compassion is one of those things that's just in you or it's not. But maybe he will think a little bit more and use that rational side of his brain before he does stuff like this again in the future. So, like Jeremy said, some people are just devoid of empathy for others. It's true. Yep, and his audience is mostly children. And children are very impressionable. That's sad. That's what you want to do too, Erica? You want to work with people with intellectual disabilities or work with children? Unforgiven, it can be a tough job, but it could also be rewarding. Like the women that I work with that have been battered and abused, like when you hear some of their stories, man, it's heartbreaking. Like I've almost wanted to cry at some of these stories, but you know, you gotta keep them encouraged because this is a very traumatic thing that has happened to them in their lives. But when you see them overcome it, man, it's so beautiful and it's such a triumphant feeling just to watch somebody go through that and overcome it and be a better person for not only them but their children. Like, it's beautiful. And sometimes as human beings, we have to go through pain in order to be better. And that's a sad reality, but sometimes that's just what it is. Nia bringing a word today. Y'all talking about that's just my life experience, man. When you get older, and I'll be 31 this year, you start realizing a lot of stuff when you get older. You start really seeing the world for how it is. And it's sad that people like G Knight, who's still a teenager, have to experience this kind of stuff from people, but it's just a sad reality, and it's put more on a pedestal nowadays because now we living in the information age. We can share information as fast as we get it on Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all of that. And even though it's sad that we have some people who live in a bubble, it's also good seeing that there's a lot of people out there that actually have a good conscience and do care about people. So, I mean, it's two sides of the same coin, I guess, man. Trust me, Erica, working with people is one of the most rewarding jobs you will ever have because you see things unfolding before you in real time. And you know that you're making a real difference in real time. It's beautiful. Like with my full-time job, I work with children. I'm a reading interventionist at my elementary school. I work with kids who read below grade level. So they're behind. And literacy is everything, man. If you can't read, you can't do math, you can't do science, you can't do social studies, you can't do history. If you can't read, you can't do anything in life. But the kids that I work with, man, they have such a spirit about them. They could be the worst. Like I work with 3rd and 4th graders. I have some 4th graders that are reading at like a 2nd grade level. But to see them try and set goals for themselves, it's a beautiful thing, man. I love my babies, man, and I love that spirit in them, and the spirit that they have within them, man, it affects me too. Because, you know, I have adult problems, you know what I'm saying? I got bills, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But then when I come and I get with my kids and I see that innocence in their head and how they want to progress and how they want to get better, like, it makes me want to be better. And I'm a grown-ass woman, you feel me? Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I volunteered at a homeless shelter last year, and it was way more rewarding than all my jobs combined. Yes, and I love, like, I love talking to people who have had a story. Like, the women that come through the shelter, they have some stories, man. And it really helps you understand that even though we have our own problems, like, we only live in our own reality. And getting into the brain of other people and getting a glimpse at their reality, it really helps you empathize with people and connect with people on a deeper level. You know what I mean? Logan is 22, I'm 27. I'm already 100% smarter than him. Also learned his birthday is on April Fool's, so he really is a joke. G-Knight just ethered this guy in one comment. Oh my god. She just ethered this dude. Shout outs to G-Knight. Oh my god, she just ethered this man. I'm dying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love G-Knight. Shout outs to G-Knight. She's a little sis. She's a little sis of J3 Entertainment and Jody's Corner. Shout outs to G-Knight. That's my girl, y'all. I gotta get G-Knight on here to talk about some comics, y'all. G-Knight is 17 years old, but this girl knows her comics. I'm gonna have to get her on one of these days when we can talk about some comics and stuff, man. The Mad Queen 88 says, y'all are great people. My younger brother has severe autism and I cannot. Yes. Cherish your brother, man. Cherish your brother. A lot of people really underestimate people who have intellectual disabilities. When I was working at the mental health agency, you know, I work with people who had autism. I work with people who had severe intellectual disability. I had people who work with people who had mild intellectual disabilities, and they are very capable of doing amazing things. I was working with this one individual, and he had autism, and he was a student at Texas A&M. Tremendous individual. He was well traveled. His parents made sure that his life was sold up because he already had so many obstacles that he was going to be able to experience things that he was able to experience for where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. I had this one individual that I work with who had Down syndrome. Now, you know, with people with Down syndrome, there is limit to what they could do, but they could still do some great things. This individual was one of the most charming people I've ever met in my whole life. Even though she had Down syndrome, she still had goals. You know what I'm saying? She was very, very, very active in the Down syndrome community. Special Olympics. Home chick, she could use, like, you know, the microwave and do for herself. Of course, she needed to be supervised, but she could do stuff for herself, and I admired her will. Man, I've worked with some tremendous people. Don't sleep on these people with disabilities. They will impress you, and they are just as compassionate and as loving as we are. Working with kids is very rewarding. There are days where it's tough, but it's so worth it. Yep, Taylor is correct, man. Getting my degree in sociology, seeing all these documentaries, these stories about kids, stories that gave me teary-eyed. Yeah, I got my degree, my bachelor's degree in psychology with a criminal justice minor. And then I went to grad school for sociology, but I had to stop going to grad school because I ain't had no money. But I do want to go back and finish my degree. Yeah, my cousin has autism, but he's so smart, has the best memory. He has taught me a lot. Yeah, there's a little boy that goes to our school. He has autism, but he is so talented, man. He is a talented child. Like, he's done some portraits, like big like portraits for the school. He had a couple of art projects that were submitted to the rodeo that have been showcased and given prizes at the rodeo. Talented kid, and he's only like 9 years old. Talented child. Brilliant child. I've only volunteered once, but I have a brother with ADHD, but he's really a violinist. See? Brilliant. My brother can't speak, has violent tendencies. There's just nothing happening here. They're unfortunate. You know what? Sometimes it's like that, man. But sometimes, like, it's the little bitty things. I had a client that was like that as well. Mental issues seem to run on my dad's side. I think I have some issues too, but I'm working through them. Hey, that's all that matters, man. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you have accepted your truth and that's what it is, then you work every day to maintain it. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. This is sort of on topic, I guess. I just saw The Shape of Water, really great movie on how it outcasts fine, beautiful love. I want to see The Shape of Water, man, but that fish dude, I don't know if I'm ready to see love scenes with a fish person. I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's a little out there for me, but I heard it's a great movie. I study child development education I'm spending my senior year, gonna get my CDA and working in a preschool. I used to work at a preschool. I love preschool. When you work at a preschool, it's like you getting paid to like play all day. Back in my young and sexy days when I was at a preschool, I used to run with my kids at recess and it was awesome. I loved it. The comfort of your own home to work with it and actually living with it. Yeah, that's true. Mad Queen. Is it heartwarming, Joey? I might check it out. I know Daniel wanted to go see it. Yes, never count them out. I work with kids with moderate to severe autism, and watching their progress is amazing, no matter how big. Exactly. That's the thing. No matter how big or small. Like, for example, I worked with an individual who sounds a little bit like the Mad Queen's brother. Severe autism. He did not use words to speak. He was nonverbal. He was one of the symptoms of autism is being very violent. He was very violent. But like little stuff like being able to raise up his cup by himself, no matter how big or small, that is a feat. You know what I'm saying? And I think that That's one of the things, one of the most valuable things that I learned when I was working at the mental health agency. Is like, I've got individuals who have mild autism, but go to Texas A&M. Then I have some individuals who have severe autism, and to them, just being able to grip a can, that's progress, because that means that they're using whatever parts of their brain that they have to process things, and they're flexing that muscle, and that's a beautiful thing. Don't count that out, because to them, that's a great leap. Even though it sounds so small, as gripping a can is an amazing feat for somebody out here. And that's one of the things that I learned, and I'm grateful for that experience. I'm grateful for experiencing that. Even seeing that they can zip up their coat or cut with scissors after working on it. And Status just basically said what I said. It's an amazing feat. Yeah, just give it a try if you're up for it. I'm glad I did. Y'all, give me 1 second real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm back. So is there anything that you guys want to chat about before I bounce up out of here? Because this is about 2.5 hour mark, and I'm ready to have some of my greens and cornbread from last night. Just keep it real with y'all, man. I'm hungry than a mug. And I just realized that I don't own Killing Floor 2. I know Killing Floor 2 usually be on sale, man. Just check it out on Steam. Or I guess you could get it on a PlayStation, since that's probably where Erica would play it. Y'all, like I said, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I will. Okay? I did that thing. You hear me? Me and Daniel did that thing. That meal was delicious. Every bit of it was delicious. Oh, shoot. It's amazing, man. It's amazing what the hands can do when you're putting a meal together. You feel me? Toot toot. I still treat him like he's normal. He just came over and played Uno on Christmas with me and my dad. He didn't get it, but he knows colors and numbers, so it's fun. Exactly, stuff like that. You can still enjoy your brother, man. There might be only so much stuff that he can do, but you can enjoy your brother. You know? You just got to take it day by day with him. That's all. But the day he attacked me at the time 1 year old, I knew it wasn't a game and that I needed to put my family before him. Yeah, so they can get very violent. Is your brother, is he a part of some type of like organization or company that specializes in helping individuals with autism? Because in Texas we have like these companies, and one of the companies that I used to work with, like we outsource work basically with these companies who would provide services for individuals that had severe autism or intellectual disabilities, and there would be staff that would help them work on not being as violent or giving them coping mechanisms to where they don't get to the point where they get violent. You know, working on skills like their muscle memory and stuff like that. Is there stuff like that where you guys are? Because your brother could probably really benefit from that. Good live stream, Nia. When's the next stream? I might stream tomorrow. Like I said, I don't have to go back to work until Friday, so this is my opportunity to get with you guys and show my face for a little bit until I get back on that daily grind. And this has been a good stream, man. We've had some great conversations, man. And that's why I tell you guys all the time, you guys are blessing the stream. You bless me with your presence. And it's amazing. We do amazing things when we get together. I think Killing Floor 2 is free 1 month on PSN, so I might have it. Erica, I thought you had it. Because remember, we were talking about it a couple of months ago, but we never played it. Here's another thing that I learned about myself. Aside from the whole not fighting my gamer ADD and accepting the fact that I play games and then I get to the end, but then I don't beat them. Then I go on to the next game. Another thing that I've also accepted is because I work 7 days a week. Hear me out. I work 7 days a week. On the weekend, the shifts that I do have, they're 12-hour shifts overnight on Saturday and Sunday night. One thing that I've learned about myself is I would much rather play a multiplayer game than a single player game. Because I don't have time, or at least the time that I want, to sink my teeth into a storied experience. Don't get me wrong, I still love single player games. But I know for a fact that I do not have the time or the schedule to just sink into them like I want to. When I play games, I like to play games for hours on top of hours on top of hours on top of hours. That's me. I know me. But I can't do that because my schedule is so garbage. I get home at like close to 4 o'clock. I go to bed at like 9, sometimes 10 if I'm feeling a little risky. So that gives me what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 5 hours where I'm at home and I'm chilling and I'm not doing anything. Okay, I get off around 3:30. I get home by 4 o'clock. Okay, so if I'm home at 4 o'clock, Daniel gets home at about 5:30, right? So that gives me to about 4 o'clock to 5:30. That's about an hour and a half. So I have about an hour and a half to myself, and then about 5:30, Daniel is home, right? So by the time Daniel gets home, I want to spend time with Daniel. We might watch something on TV. You know what I'm saying? We might go get something to eat or something like that, or make dinner. And that is a lot of the reason why I don't play a lot of single player games these days anymore, because I simply do not have the time that I want. And when I play games, when I'm chilling and I'm at home, I can literally play games from the time I wake up, which is like 8 or 9 o'clock, to the time I go to bed, which is probably about 10. When I play games, I go in. I don't want to play games for like 2 hours or less, and then, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. And the only reason why I kind of can do that with a Nintendo Switch is because I could take it to work. If it wasn't for being able to take my Nintendo Switch to work, I probably wouldn't have nearly as many hours in Xenoblade. And I'm gonna be real with you, I probably would not. So it is what it is, man. I no longer fight it. I do not fight it. I do what I have time to do. I cooked the night before and then went to a party and got completely trashed. I love Mad Queen so much for comments like that. This is a woman who knows how to live life. I love it. I got too many interests and not enough time in the day to get through it all. Yeah, because I make time for comics and stuff like that and reading and stuff. He's 27, so no school-like programs, but I'll hit you up on Twitter about it, Nia. Thanks for the info. And it doesn't matter how old, like where I am, it doesn't matter how old you are. You can get into these programs just as much as your individual that your family member has a need, and if they have the availability. Like, I work with adults with intellectual disabilities, and a lot of them are elderly. You know what I mean? Like, they range from 18 to elderly individuals. But yeah, you can hit me up on that, and you can tell me what your area has, and we can talk about it, because we have that in Texas, but I don't know how it is for other states. What are you going to pick up game-wise this year? Well, first of all, I know for 100% fact I'm picking up Monster Hunter World this year. As far as other games for 2018, I still have a lot of games from 2017 that I didn't play. So I definitely want to play Assassin's Creed Origins. That's definitely something that I hope to play this year. There's a lot of stuff that came out in 2017 that I didn't get a chance to play because my money is limited. All of the game, or most of the games that I have, is because Daniel bought them for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I had the money, I want to go back to the games that I didn't get to play in 2017. I also never finished anything, but my New Year's resolution is to finish 3 titles. That's what's up, man. Happy 2018, Tony. Thank you for coming by, man. I haven't played my Switch since Odyssey got lost into so many PC games. That's how it is, Unforgiven, man. There's so many games on PC, like, it's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. And it doesn't help my gamer ADD. It's disgusting how many games I have on Steam. Disgusting. That I haven't finished. I have a disgusting amount of games in my backlog on Steam. It's crazy. Well, between Steam and Origin and Uplay, it's freaking disgusting. I learned that I don't have time to play games with a lengthy learning curve, lots of complicated crafting. I just want to hop on and get to it. Yeah. But I say that, but then I like to play games like Dauntless that has a little bit of that to it. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, Dauntless is a multiplayer game. You could play for about, you know, you said you could play a round that might take you about 20 minutes to finish a monster, and then you move on about your day. The anime community is wrecking Logan. He deserves it. He deserves it. Common sense fails me, man. Jeremy, are you texting? That's what I'm talking about. Represent. Mikhail is here. Yo, Mikhail, what up, homie? What do you say? You're the number one gamer in Hawaii? He has so cute little tagline about how he's Hawaiian and he's like the best gamer from Hawaii or something like that. Number one gamer from Hawaii. Let the people know who you are, Mikhail, because I'm probably messing it all up for you. Are you gonna do some Texas barbecue? If I had a grill, I sure would, but I ain't got no grill. I live in an apartment, so I can't really have a grill. I was about to get the Switch this month, but I have a huge gas and electric bill to pay. God, I hate winter. Tony, you are a grown person. Handle your grown bills and all your grown stuff first, and that Switch will be waiting on you, fam. I promise you, real life supersedes video games. Regardless of what these people on YouTube and the internet want to tell you, your life is more important than video games. Handle things going on in your life. Okay? Shout out to Joey, man. I didn't realize so many of y'all were from Texas. Mikhail always trying to finesse his way out of work. I love it. I love Mikhail. I love your spirit. I need to channel my inner. I'm trying to channel my inner Mikhail this year because I'm always at work. Louisiana native, but Texas is about fire. Well, shoot, Texas and Louisiana, we riding that together, bruh. We riding that together. Especially how close you live to the Louisiana-Texas border. I'm in Central Texas, so I guess I'm close enough to some of the Louisiana culture to kind of blend into where I'm at. Hawaii's favorite YouTuber. There we go. Though I'm not full Hawaiian, I'm Black, Samoan, Dominican, and Hawaiian. Well, if you from Hawaii, you Hawaiian, my G. Hawaii. True that, Nia. Thanks for the advice. I keep it real 24/7. Always. It's too cold here. Where are you? Well, you don't have to tell me where you are, but whereabouts are you? You say it's too cold. Because it is very cold where I'm at. The finesse is strong within me. Oh my god. The finesse is strong within me. Nia, channel your inner finesse. Y'all, I love what I do, but I work too daggone much. I really do. I work 7 days a week. I don't really have weekends. Because if I'm not at work, I'm asleep. And then I'm getting ready to go to my job again. My dad won't let me have a job. So being an anime fan, comic book fan, K-pop fan, and not being able to buy anything is killing me. Listen. This stays in the chat. I find a way to watch comic books. It is not exactly legal. But I catch up with it, you know, reading it the way that I shouldn't be. But then I go buy the book when the collection comes out. That's what I do. That's what I do. Your mother was from Alexandria, Louisiana? Family reunions were dope. A bunch of cousins I didn't understand when they talked. Yay! Yay! Oh, you're in DFW. That's what's up. Yeah. DFW gets a little bit colder. Since y'all are up north. It's 78 degrees in SoCal. What's winter? Yo, it got down to like 25 degrees where I'm at in Texas. That's cold. To me, that's cold. It's cold. It's too cold. Oh, both y'all DFW. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all a little further away from where I'm at. I don't want to tell y'all exactly where I live at, because there's a lot of crazy people on the internet. But I will tell you this. I am north of Houston. I wake up during the week and I'm like, nah, time to be active. Time to activate finesse and get out of work. Yeah, I love what I do here at the hospital, but I'd rather be sleeping. LOL. It's 72 degrees here and that's cold. 72 degrees is cold. I mean, I can't talk because I'm always cold, but that's hilarious to me that you would say that. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce up out of here. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for coming to the stream. It's good talking to you guys every time I get the opportunity to do it, man. I love getting on here and talking to y'all. Nia, are you the black sheep of your family? To a degree. Like, my family loves me and they cherish me and they think I'm amazing. But they think that I'm weird because I like stuff like video games and comics and I like to read books. You know how that go. But my family loves me. They don't shun me or anything. But they do think I'm a little on the nerdy side, which I am, and I accept it. But it is what it is. Hawaii temps usually stay in the high 80s and low 90s. 70s is freeze. Okay, from that perspective, I see where you're coming from. Alright, guys. So I'm officially out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Once again, I love the conversation. I love the new faces I saw. I saw a couple of new faces in here today. And I might stream tomorrow. Yeah, Mikhail, just hit me up on Twitter, man. You got me on Twitter. Anyways, y'all, peace out. And we'll see each other soon, hopefully. Anyways, deuces.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm